Newlywed couple Nathan and Heather were driving up the Northern California coast to spend their dream honeymoon in a quaint bed and breakfast with a seaside view. They had hoped to arrive before dark, but a heavy fog had descended on Highway 1 and their progress was slow. They were at least an hour and a half from their destination as night fell. If you've ever driven that stretch of highway, you know how torturous it can be, with its narrow lanes and switchback curves. It was just as they were rounding one of those curves that they passed a young woman in a wispy white dress standing on the shoulder with her thumb outstretched.
Good luck getting a ride on a night like this.
Heard Nathan under his breath.
Stop the car and turn around. Please, she's all alone. We have to give her a ride.
2 hours late.
Nathan, please.
Nathan pulled off the road and turned around. As they approached the girl from the opposite direction, they could see her dress was in tatters. Her face was pale and gaunt.
Can we give you a ride?
Heather asked as they pulled up beside her.
Oh, thank you.
A woman said, who appeared to be in her late teens or early 20s.
I have to get home. My parents will be worried sick.
Where do you live?
Just down the road, about 10 miles. There's an intersection with an abandoned gas station. Across from there, it's a white house with a rose garden. They're waiting for me.
She said, climbing onto the back seat. They made their way north again. Heather attempted to make conversation, but the girl fell silent and slumped in the back seat, apparently asleep. After about 15 minutes, Nathan spotted a dilapidated service station.
Is this it? Is this the intersection?
Heather turned to wake the young woman and caught her breath.
Nathan, she's gone.
What do you mean she's gone? How can she be gone?
Nathan said, pulling into the driveway of the White House. Right, the hitchhiker had vanished. It came on and two people, an elderly couple, stepped out onto the porch.
Can we help you?
And asked, he looked as though he dreaded hearing the answer.
I don't know. We were driving and we picked up a hitchhiker, a girl.
She gave you this address and asked you to bring her home.
Yes.
And then she was gone? You aren't crazy. And you're not the first. She was our daughter. Her name was Diane, and she passed away 7 years ago, killed by a hit-and-run driver on the highway. They were never caught. Whoever did it, I guess her spirit won't rest until they do.
Nathan and Heather were speechless.
When you come inside for a coffee or tea, you had a shock. Come in and sit down. No, thank you, but no, we're late. We have to get going.
After exchanging uncomfortable goodbyes, the newlyweds departed as they had arrived in stunned silence.